Good afternoon guys, hope you're all well. In today's video for Advanced in Car, the boys have been fitting tow truss detachable tow bar and also the genuine Skoda Highline reversing camera to this stunning 2024 Skoda Octavia. So this is a 4th generation Octavia, really nice contrasting gloss black in with the metallic blue, black decals. It does look really good. Wheels look nice on it as well, and now it's been complemented with the factory Highline reversing camera and tow bar. No idea what this customer wants to tow with it, so whether it's just a bike rack, a jet ski, whatever, even a trailer to go down the dump, it doesn't matter. It now means that this tow bar can be removed and put in its little bag when not in use, and the vehicle then is restored back to its original sort of look and feel at the back. So we're going to start off with the detachable tow bar. Just going to show some basics. Now there are loads of videos on our YouTube channel for detachable tow bars that we do. We've done loads and loads of the Westphalia ones over the years, but this is tow truss. We're probably going to be doing more and more of the tow truss ones now because of availability, but the electronics side of it doesn't change. It's still the same electrics, whether it's 7-pin dedicated or 13-pin dedicated. How it integrates with the vehicle, because we're an authorised independent for Volkswagen Audi Group, whether it's Audi, Volkswagen, Seat, Skoda, will always fit the dedicated electronics. That then talks to the data within the car, and we then have to code the vehicle for this to work and talk to things like factory parking sensors and also now the factory reversing camera to remind you that you are towing something. So you get 2 keys with the tow hitch itself. You get a little bag, the keys go in, and you also get a little dust cap. So the tow bar is currently already unlocked, but there's a little dust cap on the key so that you don't get dirt in there. When you're ready to remove the tow hitch after you've unlocked it, at the moment I've got the green light on the tow hitch. I'm just going to push and twist in, and I'm going to release the tow hitch like so. So it's quite heavy, so one-handed use, you can just pop that in its little bag, and then when you're not using the tow hitch, you simply just plug in the dust catcher. Catcher goes in like so, and it again saves any problems that when you do want to use your tow bar, you can't then get into a sticky situation and not for it to be, it doesn't click home. So we then pull the dust cap out like so, put that somewhere safe, and then once you've got your tow bar, as long as it's still in the locked position with a little red icon, you can put the tow bar back in. And as long as you're firm, it then locks and clicks into place. Always then I suggest you put the key in the lock and you turn the key so that then it's nice and secure. So that's detachable tow bar for you with all the wiring. It's been routed to the front, connected to the fuse board and the body control module, which then talks data. So what we'll do quickly now is we'll plug in the electrics board. I'll get Richard to jump in and show you a couple of things on the light board it working. So I've plugged in the dedicated 13-pin harness on here. The majority of tow bars that we're fitting now are 13-pin. It just gives you a bit more functionality and intelligence from the module. So Richard's sat in the car, he's just going to put the ignition on. So on this car with the ignition on, I don't have any normal lights. So if Richard puts the side lights on. Okay, so we've got the factory side lights on now, number plate lights are on, and the lights are lit up on here. And then if Richard puts his foot on the brake, okay, great, standard operation with the brake, and then left indicator. Excellent, and then right indicator, and then hazards. Now, for us to go into reverse, Richard's gonna have to start the engine up on this one. So it's gonna put it into reverse. Great, and obviously that will now tie in with the reversing camera. We'll show you that image up on the display. And then rear fog, please. So that's it. So rear fog, reverse light, hazard light, side lights, and brake lights. Thank you very much. So As I said earlier, we only fit dedicated electronics with these things and wire it in through the body control module, and that's so that it talks to the vehicle for the safety and comfort features such as the parking sensors and the reversing camera. But we will show you the little display that you get up on the camera on the main monitor, and yeah, go from there. Right, sat in the cockpit of this very nice car actually. Nice little Alcantara touch on the dashboard with the red stitch. Yeah, really refined, and it's really, really nice. So I don't know if you can see down here, but they've done away now with the big bulbous gear stick, which is irrelevant and not really needed. So they've now nice clean lines on here. As I talk about the rear view camera, hopefully Sammy will then pop up a picture on the screen of what the factory camera now looks like. It's a replacement grab handle that's got the camera lens built in and also the washer jet. And whilst we were talking about the tow bar obviously as well, you would have seen the image that the tow bar and the camera provides when you've got the tow hitch connected. You lose the factory guidelines. So if I put the car, switch it on like so, if I put it into reverse, default view is reversing camera with moving guidelines. But as soon as you plug in a tow hitch or tow hitch electrics, then you're going to lose those moving guidelines, because it then talks to the comfort side of it, gets rid of the parking sensors at the back and everything else. So this is now the moving guidelines. So like so, wherever you are driving the vehicle, you're going to see if your vehicle wheels are straight, and then you can adjust accordingly, because right now the steering wheel looks straight, but of course we've got one rotation to the left, so we just pop it round like so. So the moving guidelines just offer you that trajectory. You've still got the parking sensors up on the display, and you can, let's just go into settings. So you can adjust, you've still got access to the adjustment of your parking or PDC or OPS as it's called, park distance control. Let's just go back out of there like so. And that's as far as you get. You get your 70-30, 70% is reversing camera, 30% is your parking sensors, and you can put your hand towards the screen and turn off the beeping if you want, if they were beeping, and adjust other things like color, saturation, brightness and whatnot. You probably don't really need to do that because it's already preset. So this is a 2024 Skoda Octavia Generation 4. This is just the SFD2 model car, so we've been able to fit this tow truss, detachable tow bar and genuine Skoda Highline reversing camera. If you've got a car like this and you want any of these products, or if you've got a car similar and you're interested in these products, then please do get in touch with us. Website links in the bio, and as usual, thanks for watching guys.